We back, episode 10, still in our off season, just had a successful draft class in my opinion. Josh Green, LaMelo. But to get right back into it, we gotta address these. This is one of the most difficult things about having young players on your team, is that a lot of them gotta get paid. A lot of them young, but we gotta pay them. But I'm gonna take advantage of us paying them only the highest paid player right now is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at $4 million for the next 2 years. As far as our young guys are concerned, I mean, I know Tony Snell right here is making $12 million for the next year. But after that, you got Lonnie Walker, Ferguson, and Patton and Diallo. They're only making a little bit over $1 million. So in 2 years, though, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, as long as he continues to progress, he is going to need a damn near max contract by the time he is 24 years old. Lonnie Walker is going to want to get paid by the time he's 23, and then Ferguson is going to be 23. Patton is going to be 25. He's going to need an extension, and then Diallo is going to be 22. So we got to take advantage of having the flexibility of our young, better players being on low salary contracts. But we're going to give them the options. Okay. We get on the options. Anthony Davis declined his option, so I guess he'll be a free agent. DeRozan declined his player option, so he'll be a free agent. Drummond will be a free agent. Only guys that accepted right so far are guys who had team options, so they have really no choice. Trae Young accepted. Luka, of course. Everybody with the team options. Let me just sort it so we can just see the player options. And because I want to know who is going to be on the market. Before we even get to the market, I want to know who's going to be in the market. Just to update y'all, we still got Steven Adams and Andrew Wiggins on the roster. 2 guys who I might be trying to trade to free up a little bit of money to get one of these guys. Not that I think we're going to get Anthony Davis or nothing like that, but Otto Porter accepted his player option. Gordon Hayward accepted his. Cantor declined. Where are the young guys that I'm trying to look for? Guys like Jaylen Brown, Sabonis. Where those guys at? Okay, here we go. Kyle Kuzma accepted, but then his team. Let's just go and see. Qualifying offers. We already gave up the option, so we ain't got no qualifying offers. And then we are now at the beginning of free agency. This is the free agency period where you have the 3-day window to verbal agree and do all of that. So fresh into the market, we got Anthony Davis, unrestricted free agent. He already has 16 offers. He's expected to make $34.5 million. Obviously the hottest dude on the market. Below him is Pascal Siakam at 26 years old. He's expected to make $28 million. DeMar DeRozan, who declined his player option, which means he was very frustrated with the Spurs, at 30 years old, hits the market, already has 8 offers, still at 88 overall. Drummond is going down. I need to know if he's injured. What's the problem with him? There's nothing wrong with him. He's just going down. He's regressing at the age of 26. He's expected to make $29 million. Buddy Hield is a restricted free agent. He already has seven offers, $24.6 million. Now here we go. We see Sabonis. He has an offer. I'm guessing it's from the Pacers. He's expected to make $22 million, or he wants to make $22 million. Brandon Ingram is expected to make $28 million. He's a restricted free agent as well. So we got quite a few restricted free agents as we expected. Jaylen Brown is also looking for $28 million. I don't think any of them guys gonna get $28 million, but I can see myself paying a little something to get one of them to pry them away from the team. Joe Harris is an unrestricted free agent. Right now has no offers at 28 and is expected to get $11 million. That's the type of money that we have on a short-term contract. So he might want 11, but we have the type of money where we can give him about 15 if he can take a 1-year deal. I think he can come to our team and give us some shooting, especially off that bench, or maybe even starting, depending on what's the scenario, with Steven Adams and Andrew Wiggins. DeJounte Murray is also a restricted free agent. He's the guy I had my eyes on before we drafted LaMelo. But the thing, okay, I thought I seen somebody else, but the main thing, Michael Porter Jr. is unrestricted free agent. I don't know why or what happened, but Michael Porter Jr. is an unrestricted free agent. Did he play? What did his games look like? Did he play last year? I want to see if he really was playing, or did he? He's played 21 minutes. I'm trying to see if he had like if it was an injury thing where he didn't play, but he played. Looked like he played. Looked like he was healthy for all of the year. So I guess something happened between them. I do know that they have some money going to some guys. So we'll see. Beasley's a restricted free agent. Looks like they're trying to keep him. This looks like the Nuggets let go a lot of guys. Mason Plumlee, Jeremy Grant, Malik Beasley, Michael Porter Jr. So they let a few guys go. Nerlens Noel is back on the market, by the way. So we'll have Nerlens Noel. Sarge is on here. So we have options. Long story short is that we have options. As far as the money we're dealing with, though, I'm trying to see if they can show me. It says that we have a cap hold of $30 million. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my salary cap table, and I'm going to renounce guys, which I did already, but they want me to do it again. I'm not bringing back Diop. I'm not bringing back Nader. JR can go, and then T can go, which now gives us $17 million in cap. We have $17 million. Me personally, I see some guys and I see some names that I'm seeing that's attractive for our team. But before I even go and try to get in the mix, what I want to do is I want to see if we can unload Steven Adams and his $27 million onto a team. And then I want to see if there's something out there for Wiggins. I'm not desperately trying to trade Wiggins, but if there is something out there that makes sense, I wouldn't mind it, because he is making $20 million for a base salary, and then Steven Adams is making $27.5 for his base salary. So first and foremost, let's put Steven Adams out there because he has to go. It's been long overdue. We love him here, wish him nothing but the best, but it's just time to go separate ways. The main thing I'm looking for when I'm searching for these trade partners is I'm not really looking for anybody that's trying to make the money match. As you can see, the Hornets, for example, they're trying to dump off $15 million and $27 million onto me so that they can free some money up. I'm not going to go that route. So I'm looking for a team that can take on salary that's probably not going to get a whole lot of attention from a bigger name. So like, for example, the Kings. The Kings may not get a big free agent, but they're trying to bring back Buddy Hield, which they can because they have his rights. They already have Marvin Bagley. They just drafted Anthony Edwards. So, De'Aaron Fox, as we saw, just got paid. So they're about to pay De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, and then Marvin Bagley will be next year. They're already paying Harrison Barnes for the next 2 years after this year. So the only way that they can improve is through something like a trade, because they don't really have the money in free agency to go and get any of those guys that we've seen. And to pry any restricted free agents, you have to overpay them. So this is a trade suitor right here. We will be taking back $25 million though, so we would only be saving $2 million, which kind of defeats the purpose. The Lakers are a team. They're probably trying to bring back Anthony Davis. They lost JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, and DeMarcus Cousins, so they can actually be a real good trade suitor. And I like what they're giving us. Quinn Cook can come in and be a backup point guard for LaMelo right out of the gate, which means I don't have to go and look at backup point guards in the free agency market. Avery Bradley can be another trade piece at the deadline, or we'll just let him walk, buy him out, do something. The Mavericks, they're giving me about $18 million back. I don't really like that. Right now, the lead team is the Lakers, because the Lakers are giving me $8 million back, but they're taking on at 27, and it makes sense for them. It does make sense for them. The Nuggets does not make sense for them. The Pacers have a big man. The Pelicans wouldn't trade Jackson Hayes. That wouldn't really make sense. Detroit, they don't have Drummond anymore. Drummond is gone. But I think they would be better suited off keeping Luke Kennard, because he was the most improved player candidate this year. So I think we're going to go with the Lakers. They need a big. We need to let the money off. It makes sense. They're going to try to bring back Anthony Davis. He's only 26 years old, and he's on an expiring deal. So if it doesn't work, they'll just let him walk. So here we go. Boom. Steven Adams is now in Los Angeles. Now we can go and look at our salary cap table fully. Now we have $36 million that just opened up for us. I want to go and I want to take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers roster after that trade as well, because I'm real curious to whatever they're going to try to do. So they still have LeBron. They brought back Kuzma. They gave him the qualifying offer for a year and $3 million. And then they have Adams. So they have 380 overall players right here. They have a small forward, power forward, center. They bring back Anthony Davis, and now you have Kuzma coming off the bench or whatever the situation is. You still have Danny Green, it looks like, for another year. Caldwell Pope is still there. So they still have a core of a team. They were able to draft Khalil Whitney out of Kentucky. So all they really need is a lead guard and to bring back Anthony Davis, and they're right back in the mix of being an elite team atop of the West again. So I just wanted to make sure that they trade was straight. And it looked like they might still have some money, because that Kuzma deal is low, which should be worrisome for them, because they're in a negative $51 million, but they have all of these cap holds. So ignore that negative, because they have Antetokounmpo on $1 million, Dudley on $1 million. These are all cap holds. Once they release these guys, cap holders just mean that it's a penalty on. Anthony Davis $40 million is not really. So yeah, they in the clear, because $40 million off is now $11 million. His $5 million basically is off. That's another $4 million. That's $9 million. Rondo's $3 million is gone. Howard is gone. Yeah, those are just cap holds. The same thing we had. So they don't. I was about to say, who are their money going to? And I want to see if they are at the top of Anthony Davis's list. Actually, view offers. Yes, it looks like Anthony Davis is probably going to go back to Los Angeles for $141 million or for 4 years. So they doing good. Everybody trying to get in the mix. I mean, the Pelicans trying to get him back for a 1-year deal. The Kings offered an $8 million deal. The Hornets tried to get in the mix. This is actually funny. The Mavericks got in there for one. The Bulls tried to get him back home. These are just absurd offers at this point. But he's just that good that a lot of teams was just saying, fuck it, we're going to try. He actually showed some interest in the Grizzlies, which is him, Jaren Jackson, and Ja Morant. That would have been nice. A little different. I don't want to say nice. Excuse me. Let me refrain from saying that. Him and Blake Griffin in Detroit replacing Drummond. The Spurs got into the mix, and then the Raptors. So that's interesting to see. As far as Pascal Siakam, his offers, the Heat is trying to get in the mix. That would be a nice pickup. Jimmy Butler, Siakam, Bam, Tyler Hero, because they don't have Goran Dragic and James Johnson and those contracts anymore. So of course the Heat are out here aggressive. But as far as what we need to do, I'm trying to think. We have LaMelo at the 1. We're gonna have Shea at the 2. We still have Wiggins. I didn't see what the market is like for Wiggs, so let me go out here and test the waters with Wiggs. It's only 6 offers, first of all, because that contract is so big. And a lot of teams are asking to take a first. Yeah, a lot of teams are asking to take a first. One thing I will say is, if I can get Brandon Ingram, hypothetically speaking, say I could try to get Brandon Ingram and he comes, I'll try to make that as like a sign and trade. I'll do something so that they can get him. Yeah, we'll look into that, but I don't know if I'm gonna try to get Brandon Ingram. So right now we would have LaMelo, Shea, Wiggs, Bazley, Patton. I honestly want to go after Sabonis. I like Sabonis. I think that he can come off the bench, still allow Patton to get his minutes. At this point, he would be making close to $28 million a year. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. What is his offers looking like? He only has 1 offer. I think I'm gonna chill. I want to see him get some offers besides the Pacers before I commit to trying to get him $28 million. Montrezl Harrell doesn't have any offers as well. The only thing about him is he's 26. I would rather get Sabonis, who's 24, bigger, can shoot the ball a little bit better. Other positions, Gallinari is out here. Millsap is out here. I want to try and see what Michael Porter Jr. is talking about. If I can try to talk to Michael Porter Jr., bring him here with this young core that we have, that would be very, very nice. He want big money too. He's trying to get the same money Sabonis is trying to get. I don't know if I can give that to him, so I'm gonna go down. I can't do that. I'm gonna try to look at. I'm gonna actually wait for him to get an offer too. I gotta let some of these guys get some offers. Before I just start throwing them crazy money. To be honest with you, But the only thing is, I don't want to sim and then they get taken. Joe Harris, he wants 11 million, 13 million. I'll give him 13 million even for 1 year. He'd be nice coming off the bench, giving us some of that shooting. So I just gave him an offer. He's 95% into our pitch to him. I'm gonna just go a day and see what's going on. Joe Harris agreed, so we would end up getting Joe Harris. I'm gonna wait though on Joe Harris. I'm gonna wait because $37 million in cap. If we accept him, then that cuts us down to 24. A lot of those guys are asking for like $28 million. So even if I take a couple of $1 million away, that's still like 25. I want to still be in the room to get a Sabonis, to possibly get a Michael Porter Jr. before I commit to giving 13 of my $36 million to a Joe Harris. So we're gonna let the cap hold go. I shouldn't have did that. That's my bad. We'll just wait on that. Sabonis still ain't got no offers. Ingram has 5. I want to view these offers and see if he's getting the money that he said. Okay, he's getting a bunch of 1-year deals and he's not feeling any of them. So that's good to see. Everybody around the league is on the same page. Nobody trying to sign players. Anthony Davis went to the Lakers. DeRozan went to the Cavs. Siakam went back to the Raptors. Hill went back to the Kings. Gallinari's back to the Timberwolves so far. So nothing crazy besides DeRozan going to the Cavaliers. He's just at the end of his career, look like. Sabonis does not have any offers. Still just a restricted free agent. Jaylen Brown has 6 offers. What type of money is he getting? Okay, he's getting 2. The Hawks are trying to get him 2 years, $57 million. The Grizzlies are actually trying to give him the $88 million, which is absurd to me. And the Celtics are trying to give him 4 years, $125. He must be pissed off at the Celtics, the fact that they're third on the list. Looks like he's about to go to the Hawks for 2 years, $57 million. I might try to do something like that with a Sabonis or Michael Porter Jr. personally. Let's see. Michael Porter Jr. still doesn't have any offers. I'm going to chill on Michael Porter Jr. and I'm going to wait. Because if we could get him down to the last day, because he's an unrestricted free agent. So I don't have to try to pry him. Him and the Nuggets, they disagreed in some type of frame. So I'm going to chill on that because I don't want to mess that up. But I am going to chase Sabonis. I'm going to see what Sabonis doing. I can skip some days personally because Sabonis still ain't got nothing. Anybody signed? Drummond signed back with the Pistons. Paul Millsap went to the Wizards, so they now have Millsap, Rui Hachimura, who I compared to Millsap, Thomas Bryant, Bradley Beal, Cole Anthony. So the Wizards they're trying to cook up some over there. Derek Favors didn't go with the Heat didn't get Pascal, so they settled for Derek Favors. They're paying him $14 million over the next 3 years, going into 32. That's not like the Heat, but whatever. Jaylen Brown took the deal with the Celtics, but it wasn't the original deal. They found out he had 2 year 57 with the Hawks, and they did the same thing. So the Hawks took him out of his money, and the Lakers went out and got Fred VanVleet. So the Lakers got Steven Adams, Anthony Davis, and Fred VanVleet. This is very, very, very LeBron-ish, very Lakers. Marcus Morris went to the Timberwolves. I like that. Gallinari went back. They still have CP3. Blazers got Crowder. Precious Achua, who didn't, I don't know who he was drafted to, but they didn't keep him, and he went to the Warriors. Samuel Williamson signed with the Knicks. I don't know why these rookies didn't get a contract. That kind of bothers me. Now we're in a day where now the offers are here. We're out of the 3-day window period. Now it's time to get down for us to get involved. Let's look at these offers. So he's getting offers from the Pelicans. The Pelicans is his top option at 91%. They're giving him $48 million over 2 years. I think we could do that. That's $24 million a year, which is what I was saying about the Joe Harris contract. So that would allow us to get Joe Harris and him. The Hornets, maybe because we better. Maybe I'll try to test the waters and see if he'll. Because he's not 100% on them, so I don't have to panic yet and match their offer. Ingram is getting the look from the Spurs. 3 years, $81 million. I like that. I think you should take that. They lost DeRozan, so they have money that just opened up for them. Joe Harris still don't have any offers. And Michael Porter Jr. doesn't have any offers. The thing I'm trying to do with Michael Porter Jr. is wait. The longer we can wait, the more his expectations for his money will be. The more the market dries up, the better we'll be. His expected money was at $28 million at first. Sabonis. Now it's down to $22 million. Brandon Ingram's dropped. It's at $27 million, but it's dropped. People's money has started to drop. Joe Harris was at $11 million. Now it's at $10 million. And he still wants the 13 from us, but he's expecting 10. This is good to see. So Sabonis, I'm gonna try to give the Sabonis the 22. He's expecting 22. I'm gonna try to give him the 22. Hopefully he rock with it. They say he's getting 48 over two years with the Pelicans. I'm gonna try to give him around the same thing and just hope that we just have a better situation than they do. 48.3. And we are number 2 on this list. We're number 2 on this list. They gave him a player option. Let's see. Okay, hopefully he doesn't take that. I'm going to skip to the next day. Okay, he didn't take that deal, which gives us another day. I got to keep an eye on Michael Porter Jr. There's a lot of guys out here that I would have chased or that I would have interest, but we have such a young group that I don't want to bring any guys to take away minutes from their progression. So I know a lot of y'all going to be like, man, Buddy Hield or this guy, that guy, Ingram and Jaylen Brown, they would have been nice, but it's like we have so many wings and so many people. I don't want to have to clog up anybody's development because I'm trying to oversaturate our team with talent. We've seen teams that have too many things going on, or too many wings, or too many this, too many that. I don't want to give our team that. I'm trying to create a situation where we can get better, but our young guys, our young talented guys, can still have room to grow. And it looks like the Raptors are going to bring Pascal back, and because they lost Fred VanVleet, they're going to try to get Brandon Ingram and put them two together. Pelicans have us beat because they're giving him 48.37. I'm going to try to give him 49. I'll give you 2 years over $49 million. 49 even, and I hope he take it. Or what I could do is I could give him 1 year for $25 million and give a player option. We'll do the 49.5. Pelicans are still number 1. Pelicans are still number 1. Maybe I can try. I don't know. I don't know what he's expecting. I don't know what he wants from us. Pelicans are still number 1. Maybe he just like the Pelicans. I know he did play for the Thunder at one point. Maybe that's the problem. If we get away from him, then I'll start to look into Nerlens Noel's direction, Sarg's direction, and I'll probably just try to get Joe Harris. Take that money and spread it across instead of just giving it to 2 guys. Other centers I'm looking at though, yeah, I'll probably try to get Nerlens Noel. I liked what he did last time. He's still only 26 years old. He's only expecting $8 million a year. We can do that. Power forward position behind Bazley. I would like Sarge, but he would probably want to play a lot of minutes. So I'm going to look at Bertans. 27, only looking for $8 million there. And then try to get Joe Harris and Michael Porter Jr. with the last of our money. Okay, people starting to pull away their offers from Sabonis. He has 6, but he's no longer a restricted free agent. The Pacers took their contract off of the table. They're not going to match anything, and he is officially unrestricted free agent. This is where we're going to stop the episode. Next episode, we'll see the signings and the moves. Appreciate y'all.